It's the last day of our 9-day cruise. Welcome to Naples. Now, Naples is one of the most popular stops on the Mediterranean itinerary. It is a gateway to famous places such as Pompeii, the Amalfi Coast, Herculaneum, Mount Vesuvius, Sorrento, Capri Island, Ischia Island, and many more. We've been here before to see Pompeii, the Amalfi Coast, and Sorrento, so this time we decided to stay in the city of Naples to see what it has to offer. So in this video, we're going to show you some great places to check out and eat at in Naples. Let's go! So the first place we want to tell you about is the National Archaeological Museum, which might be the most famous tourist attraction in the city of Naples. With over 2,500 artifacts, the museum has one of the largest Egyptian collections in Italy, including 3 mummies. The museum hosts an extensive collection of Greek and Roman antiquities from the Farnese collection. Some of the more famous pieces include the Farnese Hercules, which is a massive marble statue dating back to the 3rd century AD. Also look for the Farnese Atlas, which dates back to the 2nd century AD and is a Roman marble copy of the Hellenistic sculpture of Atlas. The last Farnese piece we'll point out is the Farnese Bull, which is the largest single sculpture yet recovered from antiquity. It dates back to the 2nd century BC and was carved from one block of marble. It was found on the island of Rhodes, which we visited a few days ago. The museum is most famous for works from Pompeii and Herculaneum. In fact, some of the best work from these excavations are on display in the museum, with copies on display in the archaeological sites. 2 pieces I think you should check out are this one, which looks like dinosaurs fighting with people, which makes you wonder, how did they know about dinosaurs or what they look like? And the second one, called the Battle of Alexander, which was found in a home in Pompeii and features what some consider to be the best visual of Alexander the Great. Exploring the museum can make you hungry, so now we're going to find some famous Napolese food. First stop is Sfogliatelle, Napoli, in the heart of Old Napoli. Sfogliatelle is a shell-shaped Italian pastry with the same texture as a croissant and filled with cream or custard. And this bakery is said to have the best in Naples and possibly the world. The bakery is a bit hard to find, but we highly recommend you seek them out and try this famous Naples dessert. When in Naples, you eat pizza. So, our first pizza spot is Pizzeria De Matteo. A lot of the famous pizza places in Naples features a walk-up window where you can simply order your small pizza or calzone and get it within minutes, which is awesome. Alright, so this is the first pizzeria that we've tried in Naples, and this is how they present it. It's De Matteo. And whoop, this is it. Just, I guess, break off a piece.
And it costs €1.50.
€1.50. Stop breaking apart. Okay. Alright, so the dough is very, very soft. It's very good. And the tomato sauce is very flavorful. And there's very little cheese, but it's still excellent. Very good.
una folla senza sonda. Prego, prego, Cacaroste.
So our cruise director actually met who is a native of Naples, suggested coming here to take a look at this church. So we're gonna go take a quick look. There are three things to see here. A church dating back to the early 1300s where the royal family is buried, a convent, and a museum. You'll need to purchase tickets and budget at least 2 hours. Unfortunately for us, it was Sunday morning and they were holding a service, so we couldn't take a tour. Another interesting thing to check out is Naples Underground, which allows you to explore the remains of the city's ancient infrastructure located 120 feet below the street. A labyrinth of ancient tunnels hidden below the city holds 2,500 years of history. Tickets start at €10. Our next pizza stop is something a little different. It's pizza frita from Sorbillo's. It's famous, so prepare to wait online. Alright, so we have a pizza frita from Sorbillo, and it's about a 15-minute wait. It's a very popular place, and so we can't wait to try it. Digging it. Fried pizza, really. Oh, it's hot. They just fried it. I have to dig in further, but that was good. Alright, so I guess it's similar to a calzone in that they put on half of the dough they put mozzarella and tomato and meat, and then they fold it over and press it on the edges and then just fry it. And I just wanted to mention also that they have an article up there of Mayor de Blasio of New York City, having a little bite of this. So,
is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
I don't know. We are indifferent about Mr. de Blasio. Being from New York, we are familiar with the Feast of San Gennaro, which takes its roots from the patron saint of Naples. So it was a must to visit the Cathedral of Naples, also known as the Cathedral of San Gennaro, the oldest church in Naples. It is said that the blood of the saint is stored in a glass vial in the cathedral, and it liquefies 3 times a year.
Third pizza spot, Dal Presidente Pizzeria.
The last church we visited is the Church of Jesus Nuovo, which dates back to the 1400s and is famous for its stone facade. It was time for a snack break, so we found this gelato spot called Mazzolato. So we got a coffee gelato from the Mazzolato, and it cost €2.
What size is that?
This is small. This size is small. Baba. I'm seeing in a lot of the different bakeries, so I wanted to try it out. Turn around, turn around.
What they put on top of it?
It looks like some kind of sugary substance.
So you can try it?
Oh, I'm gonna try it right now.
Yeah, go for it.
It's more like a pastry. It's easily baked. It's soft on the outside. I thought it'd be crunchy on the outside, but it's soft. It's very light. Very light. So we are at Galleria Umberto. It's named after King Umberto I. It was constructed in the late 1800s. It's very similar to Galleria in Milan. There's a bunch of just elegant shops in here. And just as a fun fact, I'm just making connections really. In Elmont, New York, there's a King Umberto's restaurant that has great pizza there. And then not far from there, there's New Hyde Park. And the New York Giants football team, they get their pizza from there.
Where?
Umberto's in New Hyde Park.
Oh.
Okay, so we made it to our last stop in Naples, and this is the Piazza Plebiscito. And over here is the Church of St. Francisco, and then over here is the Royal Palace. This was made in the 1600s. And over here is the Opera House. And we did all of this, all of like old historic Naples in just about 26,000 steps.